as I'm saying. Yes, it will be the formula, and we did the so actually beta important thing is that percentages is basically the portion of anything. When I'm talking about the percentages, so it is known as the portion of anything that can be divided into our parts. It could be like a complete, it could be a 50%, it could be a 60%, 30%, 40%, and something like that. So let's suppose it is quite easy to understand by the help of your basic knowledge of percentage, because every student has the basic knowledge. Like if I say that a student thirty marks in maths test, 30 marks in maths test out of 40, I guess. So we can write this term in a percentage according to the basic knowledge of the students that we have. So हमें एक बात सिखाई जाती है कि भाई obtain divided by total when it is going to multiply by 100. There we go. So we got the percentage. Okay. The one thing I'm going to discuss with you guys, that it is not necessary that I'm going to multiply it by 100. We can easily count it by with the calculation, that we can have answers in decimal, and the decimal will be you can say that give you the same result. So here I'm just starting this one, and I'm writing that 30 marks in the maths test out of 40 total. So it's gonna be 30 over 40 multiplied by 100. That will give you the result. Just like 0 will be cancelling over here, 4 into 1, 4 into 25, that's gonna be 75%. So the student got 30 marks who will be having a 75% maths test marks out of 40. And it is better to understand by the percentage for us कि अगर हमें मार्क्स बताए जाएँ तो हम easily identify नहीं कर पाते. So we just want the percentage or average. So the percentage will be like the same one, which I give you the example. And let's suppose अगर मुझे परसेंटेज किसी एक पर्टिकुलर टर्म से कैलकुलेट करनी है, तो पर्टिकुलर टर्म से मुराद मेरी क्या बात है? पर्टिकुलर टर्म से मेरा मतलब ये है एग्जैक्टली बेटा कि आई एम आस्किंग यू टू कैलकुलेट द परसेंटेज ओवर हियर by using any of the particular condition. Let's suppose I'm writing find out 30% of 30. So how you are going to find out that percentage? 30 upon 100 multiplied by 30. Yeah, that will give you the result. That's gonna be 30 over 100 multiplied by 30. So 0 will be cancelling and 0 will be cancelled over it. That becomes 9. I guess Maham has joined the class or not? Mom, are you there? What was an issue? I didn't get a message. That's why I just try again. Okay. That's why I think that Mustafa has left. There would be a issue joining the class. Okay. Then here we were just talking about the percentages. So we just I just told them that find the 30% of 30% is gonna be 30 over 100 multiplied by 30. That answer was given by Subra. So we got 9, and there is one thing which I'm going to tell you. Uh, but most of the times teachers do not tell the student that how to make the statement from the given verbal condition. Like it's a verbal condition, so in words we can draw the statement by using some of the keywords which are like, जैसे बताया जाता है कि भाई is जो है उसका मतलब है equal to, is will be directly representing equal to, of will be directly representing multiply, and just like this some of the signs will give you the result, like it will definitely tell you that how it's going to work, and it is basically the part of knowledge and you should know about it. Sometimes it happens when we are talking about that off. So over here I was talking about off. So off का मतलब मैंने यही लिया था कि अगर मैंने लिखा था 30% ऑफ 30, so I was just doing percentage means 30 over 100 हो जाएगा. ऑफ के लिए मैं यूज़ करूँगा मल्टीप्लाई, दैट्स गोना बी 30 over it. So I can easily write that there would be 9. And similar thing, let's suppose if I'm talking about any of the particular condition, so the particular condition will be like same as the previous one which I told you in the example. And one thing more which I'm going to inform you, that we have some more things. We are not interested to calculate the percentage of the student of mark with the 40, and we are also not interested to calculate the 30% of 30 and 12% of 1200 and something like this, because it's a quite easiest question. So everyone can do this. जो बच्चा मैथ्स में कुछ नहीं भी कर रहा उसको भी इसका तरीका पता है कि हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन. बट द थिंग इज what we are going to learn, that the increase and decrease in the percentage, increase and decrease, there's a little bit thing different. So let's suppose if I am having a sentence that you are having 30%, 30%, and I'm saying this one, increase 30 by 30%. What did I say? Increase 30 by 30%. So what it should be and how it should be, I want you to just tell me about it. कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे आप? If I say that increase 30 by 30%, is there a way to calculate this one? I solve these type of questions by cross multiplication. Okay. And what about the others? I don't remember, but I know I did. Okay. And what about the last lady in the class? Which is the meaning? Sir, I know but I know it, but I forgot. Okay. But there are two ways, two, three, four, and multiple ways. I sent you a picture of how we solve it. Okay, then I'm going to see this one. Yeah, that's exactly which I'm going to tell you. But there are different multiple methods. So I am just starting with method number one. Okay, then I will go for the method number two, and you guys are going to just select the method which is more easier for you. Okay, then I would start with that method because there are only three methods, not more than this. So first of all, increase 30 by 30%. So a simple man can do this. He is going to take a 30% of 30 initially. 30 of 30. That's going to be like 30 over 100 into 30, and it's going to be 9 over here. And I can say 30 plus 9, that will give you the result 39. So I just say I have increased 30 by 30%. That was a simple method, and the simple man can do this by this method. And extraordinary, little bit extraordinary, he is going to do this by this method. He will write 30 and he will consider the fraction of 100 over 100. So whenever he is just going to increase anything, he is going to plus in the numerator, and when he is going to decrease something, he is going to subtract from the denominator. So here, if the extraordinary one is trying to do this, so he will do like this. He will write 100 over 100 and he will add 30 in that. That's going to be 30 into 130 over 100. 0 will be cancelling over here, and 3 will multiply to 13, that gives the result 39. That is exactly the same answer, you can see. And a little bit more extraordinary person can do this by this method. He is going to follow the unitary method, which is the basic method of mathematics, which is totally understandable for every student in every case. This method can easily be understood by, you can say that the grade student of the grade 6, 7 or 8, they can easily understand this. So in this method, he will write amount over here, and he will write the percentage over here. So the amount is 30, and he's considering that it is completely 100% complete. It is 100% complete. Now he want to increase it 30%, so he's going to add 30 over here. That's gonna be 130. Now he want to know how the amount will work in 130. So he is just going to cross multiply this, and it's gonna be 30 into 130, and as well as x into 100. So it's gonna be 30 into 130 divided by 100 equal to x. The two zeros will be cancelling over here. That's gonna be 39 equal to x. That will be the same answer as the previous one. Okay? Did you guys get it? So, Lamia, Maham, and Simra, which method do you think that it is more convenient for you? The first one, the second one, and the third one. Third. Maham says third. What about Simra? What is the 9 and third one? First and third. Let me just first and the third. Third one is more easier. Okay, because I always recommend method number 3, because we are just extraordinary person. Okay, Simran was asking what is 9 in the first method. So beta, first the person took the 30% of 30, it became 9. Then he add that 9 into the original amount, that was 30, and he got 39. Did you get it? 9 is not the original amount. Yeah, it will be the original amount which is going to increase. Okay. So the another thing, method number 3 is gonna work in every question, but in some questions you are going to follow method number 2 because every question will not be the same as the other one. Okay. Yeah, I know that method 3 is convenient and every student won't solve every question by method 3, but sometimes it will not work. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how. So first of all, I'm just going to bring some questions in front of you guys, and you people are going to just solve that questions with me. And where is the topic of percentages? Yeah, here it is. So we got some questions in front of you. I'm going to just bring it. So we got a question over here, and in this question number 1 part A, in a town 1100 people out of the total population of 50,000 are aged under 18. What percentage of the population is aged under 18? What population of the percentage is under 18? They are just going to calculate the percentage, and I am going to help you that the total population was 50,000 and 11,000 was the people who got underage, under 18. So I'm going to write 1100 over here in the numerator and 50,000 as in the denominator, and I'm going to just multiply it by 100. So I'm going to see that 3 zeros will be cancelling over here. 5 into 1 and 5 into 0 will be cancelling over here. Like, so I can say that 11 upon 5 is going to multiply it by 10. So 5 into 1 and 5 into 2 is 10. 2 into 11 is 22. So it means I got 22%. Means 22% of the total population was under 18. Is that clear? I got only one answer, and I'm just waiting for other two. Okay, Simra. Simra, this is the basic formula, beta. Obtained divided by total multiplied by 100. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm just following this simple formula, that is obtained divided by total multiplied by 100. That's gonna be like obtain will be the amount this one, and total will be the amount of this one, and it is going to multiply it by 100. Is that clear? Okay. A company employing 1200 workers increased the number of workers by 15%. How many workers does it now employ? So here we can write the number of employee over here, and as well as the percentage over here. So I can say that 1200 employees are completely 100%, and when I'm going to increase that amount by 15%, so it's going to be 115, and I do not know the condition that how many employees would we have. So I'm going to cross multiply this. I'm just increasing the percentage. It's going to be 1200 into 115, and it will be x into 100 over it. And as well as I'm going to calculate the value of x, that's going to be 1200 into 115 divided by 100 over here. 2 will be cancelling, and x is equals to 12 into 115, and it's gonna be what, 12 into 115, because it's a question from the paper 1, so I'm gonna just multiply it by manually. 2 into 5 is 10, 1 is 3. Oh my god, 2 into 1 is 2. Someone has done this by the help of calculator. I just made a mistake. I think so. 2 into 5 is 10, 2 into 1 is 3, 2 into 1 is 2. And what about this one? 1 into 5, 1 into 1, and 1 into 1. Yeah, I got it. The mistake which I made. 1380. The total amount would be 1380 employees. Okay? So we got 1380 employees under the, you can say, smallest newly born company. And here we go, another question in front of you guys. In this question, we are going to solve this one. So we got over here. So here, in a sale, a shopkeeper reduced the mark price of his goods by 20%. The mark price of a book was $20. Calculate its price in a sale. We want to calculate its price in a sale. So what does it mean? What is he asking? That to reduce the price by 20%. So it means you are having $20 a price of a book. It is 100% totally complete. Okay, so in the initial case we consider that everything is 100% complete, but now they are just going to reduce the price by 20%. So I'm going to say that it will be 80%, because when I reduce the price of 100% by 20, that's going to be 80 over here. Okay, so I just mark 80, and then I mark X over here, and I'm going to just multiply this one. So it's going to be 20 into 80 as well as X into 100, and X will be 20 into 80 divided by 100. And here we go, we got 2 into 8 is 16, but that means we got $16, the price which was reduced by 20%. Okay, so do you guys get it? Simra, what happened beta? We are not going to increase that one, we are just going to reduce that. We did it by the second method. Okay, let me see. So here, according to the second method, I'm just going to tell you that 20, you are writing 100 over 100, and you are just going to reduce by 20%. So what you are going to say, that it should be 80 divided by 100, because when you reduce by 20%, so two zeros will be cancelling over here, and 8 into 2 is you got 16. So we are getting the same answer. I think you had made a mistake. You made a mistake. So oh, so that is your mistake. I was not saying that you subtract something from the denominator. It should be subtracted from the numerator. Okay, what about this one? The price of camera in the sale was $60. Calculate its mark price. The price of camera in the sale was $60. Calculate its mark price. What it should be? I'm leaving a question on you guys. You people are going to answer me for this. दैट इज ओके सर। सेकेंड मेथड में डिनोमिनेटर में सब्ट्रैक्ट नंबर को करते हैं या परसेंटेज? बेटा परसेंटेज को सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं। इत्तेफाक से वहाँ पे 20 और 20% दोनों सेम थे, तो आपने परसेंटेज को सब्ट्रैक्ट करना। Mark price 48. I got the answer from Maham. She has answered me about the mark price. What about Lamia and Simra? Did you guys get it? Did you guys find out the mark price over here? No, still not. Okay, so I'm just going to help in this one. Okay, guys. Oh, Lamia got. Lamia, you just increase the amount, I guess, because it has become 76, but the original was $60. I think you have just increased that one. I guess so. Okay, I'm just going to help it over here. You do not know about the mark price, but according to the questions condition, when the mark price is over here and you are just going to multiply it by 100 over 100, and when you just reduce it by 20%, so you will be getting $60. That's the condition for the second method. So by calculating the mark price from this equation, you would be having a question like this: mark price into 80 over 100, that's going to be 60 over here, and here you got 60 into 100 divided by 80. So when you just remove this one, and 2 into 4, 2 into 5, 2 into 2, 2 into 30, and 2 into 1, 2 into 15. So it means I would be having 15 into 5. What I did? Did I made a mistake over here? Just a second. Yeah, it was in sale. We reduced the price by 20 and it became 80. So 60 into 100 divided by 80. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3 divided by 80. 0 and 0 will be cancelled. 2 into 4, 2 into 3, 2 zeros. 2 into 2, 2 into 150. 2 into 1 into 75. So we got 75 over here. Okay. So the mark price was 75, because the mark price should be more than the sale price, because in a sale they were just reducing their price by 20%. So we got 75 as a mark price over here. Did you guys get it? The original price of the camera was $75, but in a sale they just reduce it and make it $60. So we got the mark price over here. Lami, you were just close. And Maham, I think, but you are going to tell me that did you do the question as I am saying like this? You just reduce 60, so that's why I think that you got 48. You just reduce 60 by 20, I guess. Yeah, that's a mistake. The original price was not there. Okay, just listen to me. Listen about this method. Method number three. If I am just following the method number three, so that's gonna be what? Amount is over here and percentage is over here. Okay, so the amount which was 100% complete, we do not know about it, but when the price was reduced and it becomes 80%, so the price was $60. So the original price was missing. I'm just gonna multiply it by together, like x into 80 and 60 into 100. So x will be like this: 60,000, 6,000 divided by 80, that's gonna be 75 over here, again from method number 3. Okay guys, so I am just putting a question in front of you, and you guys are just going to take a screenshot with that question, and in a break of 10 minutes you guys are just going to solve this one, and I'm going to ask it after this session. So the session is going to join by the another link I'm going to give you in the group, and still I'm just posting a question in front of you. Just take a screenshot with this and try to solve it in a break. The one thing I just did not tell you about, that I did not tell you about the formula of the increasing or decreasing percentage, how you will calculate this one. Okay, so I just let the question, I just gave you the question to solve this one in order to identify whether it is correct or not, or you can solve this or not. So the formula is, I'm going to tell you that new minus old divided by old multiply by 100. It is the formula for the increasing and decreasing percentage. Okay, so by this formula we can solve any of the question which is where the percentage is going to increase or decrease, and we can easily find out the percentage increment or decrement. In case percentage is equal to the final minus initial percentage by 100, yeah, it can be like this but it can be solved by this formula. So if I'm just going to tell you that the profit of the company was 5 million in 2009, it means it is an old, and 8 million in 2010, that means it is a new one. And as well as find the percentage increase in the profit from 2009 to 2010. So it's going to be new minus old. So I'm going to say this 8 minus 5 divided by 5 and multiply it by 100. So here we can say the 8 minus 5 is going to be 30, 3 upon 5, and it's going to be 100 over here. 5 into 1 and 5 into 20. So it means 3 into 20 is going to be 60. So the profit was increased by 60%. Okay, so the 60% of the profit was increased. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. In part B, another company had an income of 20 million in 2008. In 2009, this income was decreased by 10%. So I can say that in 20 was 100% complete, and I'm just going to decrease the income that was 90%. So I just solve it by like this one, 20 into 90, that's going to be x into 100 over here, and 20 into 90 divided by 100, that will give you the answer for 2009. So two zeros will be cancelling over here, and 2 into 9 become 18. So it means that they are going to have 18 million in this particular time. 2009. 2010, the income increased by 15%. So I'm going to say this, that the income was 18, that was 100% complete, but now it just increased by 15%. So it's going to be 115 and x over here. So I can multiply this x into 100, and it's going to 18 into 115. That will be x is equals to 18 into 115 divided by 100. So it means we are having what? I'm just solving it over here because it will be very hodgepodge if I start cancelling over there. 2 into 9, 2 into 50, and 5 into 10, as well as 5 into 2 and 5 into 25. Then again 5 into 5, 5 into 2, that's going to be 9 into 5 is 45 divided by 2. So I'm going to say this, 2 into 2 is 4, that will cancel 5. 2 into 2 is 4 over here, that's going to be 1 point marking 0. That's going to be 2 into 5, that becomes 10. Do it with the formula also. Yes, formula. Which formula are you talking about? In 2.5 million. Increase or decrease formula? Simra? Method number 2. Okay. So if I just follow that formula, so in 2019, for 2019, I'm going to say this. I'm going to just decrease the amount by 10%. So I will solve this by 90 over 100. New minus old divided old one. No, we cannot solve the question by this. It is used only for calculating the increase or decrease. If because it is the here the percentage increasing, we know that. But whenever we are just asked to calculate increase or decrease in the percentage, what was the increase? Is there increase? Is there or decrease? So at that time we are going to use that formula in order to identify that the percentage was increase or decrease. Are you getting my point? And if the formula is giving you a positive answer, that means it will be the increase in the percentage. And when the formula is giving you the negative answer, that means there was a decrease in the percentage. Got it? So it is just only used when the percentage is increase or decrease, and it is not used in that kind of formula like where you are going to just. So here is also decrease. Yeah, I know that here is also decrease, but बेटा सिंपल वर्ड्स में मैं अगर आपको बताऊं तो ये है कि जब आपके पास इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज की परसेंटेज ही ना हो ना, जब आपके पास इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज की परसेंटेज ही ना हो और आप ये जानना चाहते हैं कि इंक्रीज हुआ था या डिक्रीज हुआ था, तो एट दैट टाइम यू आर गोइंग टू यूज दैट फॉर्मूला. ठीक है, कि आपको ये पता चले कि इंक्रीज परसेंटेज हुई है या डिक्रीज. लेकिन वेन एवर इट इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, जब वो उन्होंने खुद क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है कि इस पार्ट में डिक्रीज हुई थी और इस पार्ट में इंक्रीज हुई थी, तो इट मीन्स द परसेंटेज इज नोन. तो जब परसेंटेज ऑलरेडी मौजूद है, सो यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू यूज दैट फॉर्मूला. डिड यू गेट द पॉइंट? Simran, I'm waiting for your answer. Did you get the point? Okay, then we will use the unity method. Yeah, we can use the unity method over here. And as well as I can say this. As well as I'm just going to put a question in front of you, which is totally like this one, the increase or decrease percentage. Here is the question. During 1 month, the volume of the perfume in a bottle decreased from 5 ml to 4 ml. Calculate the percentage decrease. So here we do not know about the percentage, and you people are going to calculate the how we are going to say that the percentage will decrease or increase, because it is written over there that the percentage will decrease, and it was the old one and it was the new one. Okay, so according to the formula, that was new minus old divided by old. Okay, so what is the value of new? That is 4. And what is the value of old? That was 5. 5 into 100. So I'm gonna say this, that's gonna be minus 1 upon 5 into 100. Yeah, it will be minus 20%. So what did I tell you about the formula? Whenever you are just getting the negative value, so there will be a decrease, and when you are just getting a positive value, there will be an increase in the percentage. Okay, so that is decrease. It means the percentage was decreased by 20%. Okay, did you guys get it, everyone? I didn't get one answer. Okay, I got everyone. So what about this question? Here we go, got some values. Yeah. Okay, remember one thing also. In arithmetic, there are a lot of questions which can be solved by the any of the formula like a profit, loss, and such kind of things. But all the questions we are going to solve by the help of percentage. So try to just be yourself perfect in the percentage, because when you are just perfect in the percentage topic, then you can easily solve any of the profit loss arithmetic questions without using any of the particular formula, just only using the percentage. Okay, so that is very important topic. Okay, scroll up. Where? Here? The previous question. Okay, this one. Perfume one. That was a perfume one. Okay. A television price at television price at $500 is sold for $400. Find the percentage discount. Here you can see there is a part of profit loss and discount. You can see that question, and here they want to know the percentage discount. So it means we are just highlighting the main thing, that is a percentage over here, and percentage is main important thing that we are going to solve. Television price at $500 sold for $400. Do you know about the percentage decrease in the price? Because they have given the discount over there. So it means the discount percentage is unknown. Means the price was reduced. So it means there is a decrease in the percentage. Did you guys get my point? अब बात समझ में आई कि आपके पास अमाउंट यहाँ बिलो जा रहा है, अपने पॉइंट से बिलो जा रहा है, तो इट मीन्स दैट कि आपके पास परसेंटेज डिक्रीज हुई है. ठीक है. सो अगर परसेंटेज डिक्रीज हुई है तो मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ, आई एम गोना से दैट इट विल बी द ओल्ड वन and that is a new one. Okay, so according to the formula I'm going to say that new minus old divided by old multiply by 100, and as I know that कि यहाँ decrease हुआ है, so the answer would be negative. 400 minus 500 divided by 500 multiply by 100 over. So I can say there will be 100 minus 100 over 500 into 100, 0 will be cancelling, and that's going to be minus 20. Minus 20%. So it means the discount was 20% on the amount. Did you guys get it? बात समझ में आई आप लोगों को? ठीक है. Simra, what about you, beta? Yes, okay, tax on the original price of a radio is charged 20% of the original price. Tax on an original price, and we do not know about the original price. Original price पे tax charge हो रहा है, and is charged 20% of the original price. मतलब 20% of the original price is tax charge हो रहा है. ठीक है. After the tax was included, a customer paid $60 for the radio. Calculate the tax charged. How much tax was charged? आपको ये बताना है कितना tax charge होगा. So बेटा, in this question you can see they are saying that increase of 20% according to the policy. तो आपका जो भी price है वो is gonna increase by 20%. So it means मुझे original price तो पता नहीं है. I do not know about the original price. So I will say that original price will X, and it was 100% complete. But suddenly, according to the tax policy, it was increased by 20%, so it became 120, and the amount became $60. यानी कि अमाउंट जो था वो $60 बन गया इंक्रीज होने के बाद. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to multiply cross, and x multiply by 120 and 100 is going to multiply by 60 over here, and x is over here 100 into 60 divided by 120. So I can remove the 0 from here. 6 into 1 and 6 into 2, 2 into 1 and 2 into 5, that's going to be 50 over here, and x will be equal to 50. So it means that, sir, can't we use the formula here? No, we cannot use the formula, because the formula will only be working when the percentage is unknown. the percentage is known over here, so we cannot use that formula. Is that clear? But just a second, Simra, what were you talking about? Which formula? Method number 2 or this new minus old divided by old? This one. Okay, this one. Okay. So we cannot use the formula because Simra, whenever we do not have the percentage, so we are going to use this formula in order to calculate the percentage. But if we have a percentage in the question, so we are not going to use that formula. So here we can say that would be $50. This is one. I was still slightly confused. You will, you can see that I'm gonna just make it clear by solving some of the more questions, and that's gonna help you, and you will definitely come out from this confusion. Okay, because there's a one thing which I know: practice makes the man perfect. Practice makes the man perfect. So it means जब आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो आप थोड़े से परफेक्ट हो जाएंगे. अभी थोड़ी सी बहुत कन्फ्यूजन है, इंशाल्लाह दूर हो जाएगी. Downey buys a camera for $90. He sells the camera for $126. Calculate the percentage profit. Now here we do not know anything about the percentage. हमारे पास कोई परसेंटेज नहीं है, पर हमें परसेंटेज ही निकालनी है. सो इट मीन्स वी कैन यूज दैट फॉर्मूला. अब ये देखना है कि हुआ क्या है. दैट वॉज एन ओल्ड प्राइस. ये उसकी ओल्ड प्राइस है $90 एंड 126 वॉज द न्यू प्राइस. दैट इज द न्यू प्राइस ऑफ द कैमरा. सो इट मीन्स आपके पास न्यू है, you have new one and you have old one. Now you are going to calculate the percentage over here. So I can see there is an increase in the amount. It means that there will be a profit percent will be positive. हमें loss तो नहीं हुआ, profit हुआ है, तो that's going to be positive. So I can do new minus old divided by old multiplied by 100. So the new one was 26, 126, old one was 90. I'm going to write 90 over here and as well as 100. So when I'm going to just subtract 90 from 126, that's gonna be, I guess, 36. 36 over 90 into 100. So 9 into 4 will be 36, 9 into 10, and as well as 10 into 1 and 10 into 10, 4 into 10, that's gonna be 40 over here. So I can say it will be 40%. It means the guy got 40% of the profit. कैमरा बेचने से 40% का प्रॉफिट हो गया उसको. देखा आपने. अब आप कैमरा बेचना शुरू मत कर दीजिएगा भाई. द प्राइस ऑफ अ कंप्यूटर वॉज $375 इन द सेल. द प्राइस वॉज रिड्यूस बाय 15%. सिमरा, डिड यू गेट दिस वन? तुम्हें ये क्वेश्चन समझ में आया? क्वेश्चन में 9 पर डे वी वर नॉट हैविंग द परसेंटेज एंड ऑल ऑफ द गाइज Maham and Lamia. Everyone, I want to listen. Yeah, I can see Maham saying yes. Lamia, you are still missing, beta. Okay. And what about this one, the part B over here? But I didn't understand question number 8. So why didn't you stop me over there? Which one? Which part are you having confusion right now? Because we need the percentage, so we are using the formula. Yes, Simra, that was I was saying. That's the thing I was saying. Part B. अच्छा भाई, यहाँ पे अभी हमारे पास महाम की कंफ्यूजन है पार्ट बी के अंदर. आई जस्ट डोंट गेट वेयर नॉट टू यूज इट. ओहो, एक बात समझ में आ गई, एक नहीं आई. अच्छा रुक जाओ, अभी करवा देंगे, समझ रहे हो. अभी वो भी समझ में आ जाएगा एक पार्ट. देखो भाई, महाम यहाँ पे क्या कह रहा है. टैक्स ऑन द ओरिजिनल प्राइस ऑफ अ रेडियो वॉज चार्ज 20% ऑफ द ओरिजिनल प्राइस. आफ्टर टैक्स वॉज इंक्लूडेड. अरे बेटा कोई मसला नहीं. आफ्टर टैक्स वॉज इंक्लूडेड अ कस्टमर पेड $60 फॉर द रेडियो. देखो बात बड़ी सिंपल सी है कि एक अमाउंट था जो कि एक्स का था, उसके ऊपर उसने 20% इम्पोज किया फर्दर ऑन. 20% उस पर बढ़ाया. 20% बढ़ाने के बाद बंदे ने, कस्टमर ने जो पे बिल किया है ना, वो है $60 का. यानी कि इसका मतलब ये तो एक ओरिजिनल अमाउंट था, इस पर फर्दर 20% और बढ़ा दिया गया. तो मैंने वही काम किया. मैंने कहा भाई मुझे ओरिजिनल अमाउंट तो पता ही नहीं है. दैट आई जस्ट कंसिडर्ड इट एक्स. सो आई जस्ट मार्क एक्स ओवर हेयर. मैंने उसको यहाँ पे कह दिया कि जनाबे वाला वो मेरे पास जो है वो एक्स है. ठीक है. अच्छा, उसके बाद फिर मैंने ये कहा कि भाई एक्स तो ये है, और उसके साथ साथ अगली चीज़ ये है कि ये 100% कंप्लीट था, ठीक है। फिर मैंने क्या किया, मैंने ये किया कि मैंने उसे 20% से बढ़ाया, तो वो बन गया 120। अब जब वो 20% से बढ़ा दिया ना, तो वो पे हो गया कस्टमर के थ्रू, दैट वॉज $60। तो अब मुझे क्या करना है, नाउ आई एम इंटरेस्टेड टू कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स, मुझे एक्स कैलकुलेट करना है। सो देन आई जस्ट क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई दिस एंड आई फाइनली गॉट द आंसर, दैट वॉज 50। तो मुझे पता चल गया कि भाई उसका ओरिजिनल अमाउंट जो था बिल का वो 50 था, उसको 20% उसने इंक्रीज़ किया, तो इंक्रीज़ करके वो $60 बन गया, ठीक है। किसी भी बच्चे को किसी भी क्वेश्चन में कभी भी प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो वैसे तो रिकॉर्डिंग मौजूद होती है, पर मैं ये नहीं कहता कि आप रिकॉर्डिंग से बार बार देखें, बार बार देख के आप मुझे जो है मुझे बार बार देखेंगे तो आप बोर हो जाएंगे, मैं कोई इतना खूबसूरत नहीं हूँ, ठीक है। तो आप एक काम किया करें, आप क्लास के दौरान ही ना मुझे रोक के ना क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया करें, कोई मसले की बात नहीं होती, क्लास 1-2 मिनट आगे चली जाएगी, थोड़ी सी लेट खत्म होगी, कोई मसले की बात नहीं है। आप लोगों के पास भी कोई बिजनेस नहीं चल रहा है ना, मेरे पास कोई बिजनेस चल रहा है, मुझे अर्ली सुबह जाना होता है, लेकिन इसका कोई मसला नहीं है, ठीक है। मैं आपको यहाँ पे हेल्प आउट करने के लिए बैठा हूँ, ठीक है। तो आप मुझसे बिला झिझक बिला शुबा आप मुझे रोक के वहीं पर यू कैन आस्क मी अ क्वेश्चन, ओके। आप मुझसे पूछेंगे नहीं तो बेटा आप सीखेंगे नहीं, इसलिए घबराने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। ना मैं डांटूंगा ना मैं कुछ बोलूँगा, क्योंकि मैं डांट भी लूँगा तो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, आपको टेंशन लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज यू आर एट होम, आप अपने घर पे बैठे हुए हैं, तो घर पे बैठ के तो आपको टेंशन लेनी ही नहीं है ना, ठीक है। तो आप मुझसे पूछ लिया करें, बिला झिझक पूछ लिया करें। सिमरा, लामिया, महाम एंड मुश्तबा डेफिनेटली अभी यहाँ पे है नहीं, उसके साथ यकीनन कोई इंटरनेट का मसला हो गया होगा, तो वो रिकॉर्डिंग देखेगा तो भाई वो भी सुन ले, आप मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं, ठीक है। तो द प्राइस ऑफ कंप्यूटर वॉज $375। अब यहाँ पे सवाल ये है, द प्राइस ऑफ द कंप्यूटर वॉज $375 इन अ सेल, द प्राइस वॉज रिड्यूस बाय 15%, प्राइस जो है वो रिड्यूस हो जाएगा किससे, 15% से। कैलकुलेट द रिडक्शन इन द प्राइस ऑफ द कंप्यूटर, कंप्यूटर के प्राइस को जो है आपने कैलकुलेट करना है रिडक्शन के अंदर। अब आपके पास क्वेश्चन क्या दिया हुआ है, 375, ठीक है, दैट इज द क्वेश्चन, द प्राइस ऑफ कंप्यूटर इन अ सेल द प्राइस वॉज रिड्यूस बाय 15%, प्राइस जो है सेल के अंदर रिड्यूस हुआ है 15% से। So percentage, I think we won't use the formula. Yeah, we cannot use the formula over here because the percentage is over here. The percentage मौजूद ही है, so why should we use the formula? तो अब मेरे पास क्या है कि भाई 375 है, वो 100% अपनी ज़ात में मुकम्मल है, ठीक है, इट इज़ कम्प्लीटेड इन 100%। सो आई एम गोना जस्ट डिक्रीज बाय 15%। तो अगर मैं इसे 100 को डिक्रीज करता हूँ 15% से, तो इट्स गोना बी 100 माइनस 10 इज 90 एंड माइनस 5 इज 85। सो अब जो प्राइस है कंप्यूटर की वो क्या होगी, दैट इज अननोन, तो आई कैन सॉल्व इट बाय द कैलकुलेशन। 375 को हम 85 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे और 100 को हम x से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे। सो हेयर वी गॉट 375 इंटू 85 एज वेल एज डिवाइडेड बाई 100 ओवर हेयर एंड इट इज़ अ पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू ऑफ x। तो अब मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ भाई, अब मैं इसको सॉल्व करने वाला हूँ, जिसके लिए मैं एक काम करता हूँ कि मैं इसको थोड़ा सा दूर करके लिख देता हूँ, ताकि आपके पास कैलकुलेशन जो है वो हौश पौश ना हो जाए, आपको सब चीज़ें बातें सारी अलग अलग समझ में आ जाए। 5 into 2 is 20 and 5 into 1 3 will be carried, 5 into 7 is 35, and as well as 5 into 4 is 20 and 5 into 7 is 35, 35 बराबर हो जाएगा तो 2 कैरी हो जाएगा, 25 5 5 25 हो जाएगा। और अब मेरे पास ये फर्दर मुझे लग रहा है कैंसिल होता हुआ नज़र नहीं आ रहा मज़ीद। सो आई एम गोना से दैट 75 into 17 डिवाइडेड बाय 4, मैंने ये किया सही है, 5 into 1 और 3 कैरी जाएगा, तो 5 into 7 35, 5 into 4 is 20 is 100, देन 5 into 4 और 5 into 7 is 35। ये भी सही किया 75, ठीक है। चलो देखते हैं अल्लाह मालिक है क्या होने वाला है, ये तो वक्त ही बताएगा। 75 into 17, that's gonna be 7 into 5 is 35, 7 into 7 is 49, 49 50 51 52, that's gonna be 52 over here. I am not using a calculator, it means you are not going to use a calculator because it's a question from the paper one. But here is one girl who can use the calculator because in her paper calculator is allowed in both of the papers, तो दोनों पेपर में उसकी कैलकुलेटर अलाउ है, तो वो बच्ची इस्तेमाल कर सकती है, सिर्फ एक ही बच्ची है हमारे पास वैसी, और उसको पता है मैं किसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, उसी की बात कर रहा हूँ आई गेस। 1 into 5 is 5, 1 into 7 is 7, 5 5 plus 2 is 7 and 7 plus 5 is going to be 3 and 2, 7 और 3 10 और 12 यानी कि 1275 हो गया. So it's gonna be 1275 divided by 100. Now I'm going to just solve it by the help of calculation. Oh, sorry, that was 4. So 4 है भाई. 4 into 3 is 12 over here. So we cancelled this and we got 7 over here. Then 4 into 1 is 4. We will be having 3 and 5 along this, as well as 4 into 8 is 32. That's gonna be 32 over here. So we will be having 5 minus 2 is 3 point sorry, 3. So I just mark the point and I place a 0 over here. So 4 is to 6 is 24, 2 to 7 is 28. So I'm just going to write 4 into 7, that's going to be 28. 2 बचेगा, पॉइंट लगा के 0 बढ़ा दिया. 4 into 5 is 20. It is totally cancelled, so it means that there was 318.75. That was the price. यानी कि ओरिजिनल प्राइस जो थी वो 318.75 थी आपके कंप्यूटर की. कभी कभी ऐसा सवाल आ जाता है जो वाक़तन काफ़ी मुश्किल का बायस बनता है, जिसको सॉल्व करने में आपको बहुत दिक्कत होती है, बहुत उलझन होती है और आपका दिल करता है कि अभी मैं पेपर फाड़ के फेंक दूँ. पर आपने पेपर फाड़ के नहीं फेंकना, ठीक है, आपने कोशिश करते रहनी है. तो मैंने यहाँ पे सॉल्व कर दिया है आपके सामने. सही है. अच्छा, एक और बात, दैट आई फॉरगॉट टू मेक अ गूगल क्लासरूम. सो प्लीज़ मेक योर ड्यूटी टू रिमाइंड मी ऑन अ ग्रुप. सर प्लीज़ मेक अ गूगल क्लासरूम, क्योंकि मुझे याद ही नहीं रहता. जब अभी क्लास होती है ना जिस रोज़, उस रोज़ मैं इतना बिजी होता हूँ कि मुझे पूरे दिन में याद नहीं होता. सो आप में से कोई अगर मुझे कल याद दिला देगा ना, सुबह में या फिर रात में या फिर शाम में, सर प्लीज़ मेक अ गूगल क्लासरूम, सो आई विल डेफिनेटली मेड इट. ठीक है, मैं भूल जाता हूँ. सही है. तो बस एक क्लास क्वेश्चन हम लोग आज का करते हैं, उसके बाद फिर इसको वाइंड अप करते हैं क्लास को. आई होप आप लोग जो है वो थके नहीं होंगे. थके हुए तो आप लोग मुझे लग रहे होंगे. थके हुए तो मतलब बहुत ही हैं. थके तो नहीं है ना भाई? मैं तो एक सवाल और करवा लूँ, कोई मसला तो नहीं है? वैसे ही अपनी क्लास वैसे माशाल्लाह से एक्सटेंड हो गई है, तो कोई मसले की बात ही नहीं, कभी कभी चलता है. मैंने क्लास इस टाइम पे इसलिए रखी थी ताकि मेरे पास आगे बैकेंड पे कोई क्लास ना हो, तो आप लोगों की क्लास अच्छी हो सके. वरना मेरे पास भी ऑनलाइन में इतनी सारी माशाल्लाह से क्लासेस लग गई हैं ना, तो मैं बहुत तंग आ गया हूँ. अब मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ अगले साल मैं फिजिकल पढ़ाना ही छोड़ दूँ, कि जब सारा काम ऑनलाइन पे ही हो रहा है, फिजिकल पढ़ाने की क्या ज़रूरत है. हाँ भाई. सो हेयर व्हाट वी हैव, when new car, oh sorry, when new a car was worth 15,000, after 1 year it was worth 12,000. Calculate the percentage reduction in its value. कितना परसेंटेज रिड्यूस हो गया होगा उसकी वैल्यू के अंदर, पहले क्वेश्चन में ये बताना है. सेकंड क्वेश्चन में पूछ रहा है सीसीएल बाउट अ कैमरा फॉर $120. आफ्टर 2 years ही सोल्ड इट फॉर $90. कैलकुलेट द परसेंटेज लॉस. अब आपको ये बताना है कि परसेंटेज लॉस कितना हुआ है. देखो बेटा, दोनों सवालों में यू आर गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट द परसेंटेज. अब कौन सा बच्चा कैसी परसेंटेज निकालता है, आई वॉन्ट इट राइट नाउ. आप लोगों ने फटाफट जल्दी से दोनों पार्ट्स को सॉल्व करना है अभी ड्यूरिंग द क्लास, ठीक है. मैं ये जो है तुम्हारे पास, अ कार वॉज वर्थ, दैट वॉज एन ओल्ड प्राइस, एंड द कार वर्थ न्यू, दैट वॉज अ न्यू प्राइस. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द फॉर्मूला यू आर गोइंग टू डू दिस 12,000 minus 15,000 as well as divided by 15,000 multiply by 100 over here, and that's gonna be minus 3,000 divided by 15,000 into 100. So we got 3 zeros and we cancel this. Minus 3 upon 5 into 100, that's gonna be 5 into 1, 5 into 20, that's gonna be minus 60. It means 60% reduced. Okay, ये बात सबको क्लियर है? जल्दी से मुझे जवाब दें. ये बात सबको क्लियर है? नो नो, वो सॉरी 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 सॉरी, मैंने गलती कर दी, गलती कर दी. आई मेड अ मिस्टेक ओवर हेयर. माजरत चाहता हूँ. ये हो जाएगा -3 अपॉन 15. सॉरी, मैंने 5 लिख दिया था. or 3 1 the 3, 3 5 the 15, and 5 1 the 5 and 20. So that was 20%, reduce of 20%. Someone gave me this answer, and I'm just going to see who just write that answer. Oh, our girl Maham. Maham has answered the correct answer. Maham got the correct answer, not the Simra and not the Lamia. Beta, that is 20%. Okay, and what about the another one? Cecil bought a camera for $120. After 2 years, he sold it for 90. It means that's an old price and that's a new price. So it will be like the same as the previous one, 90 minus 120 divided by 120 multiplied by 100. So what we are going to do, 90 minus 120 is going to be 30 over here, and 120 minus 30 into 100, 0 will be cancelling. It's going to be 30 by 12 into 10. 3 into 10 is 30, 3 into 4 is 12, 2 into 2 is 4 and 5, 2 into 1, 2 into 5, that's going to be 25. So we got 25% reduce. Has everyone got this? सबको समझ में आ गया भाइयों और बहनों? जल्दी से मुझे बता दें चैट में कि सबको क्लियर है. एंड व्हाट अबाउट सिमरा, आर यू देयर? ठीक है. तो अब इंशाल्लाह अब आप लोगों से मुलाकात होने वाली है अगली क्लास के अंदर, जो कि हमारी होने वाली है कब? हमारी होने वाली है अगली क्लास आई गेस फ्राइडे को, और फिर अगली क्लास उसके बाद संडे को. ठीक है, तो तब तक के लिए अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा, और मुझे कल गूगल क्लासरूम का याद दिला दीजिएगा, ताकि मैं प्रीवियस होमवर्क भी और थोड़ा सा करंट होमवर्क भी मैं उसमें अपलोड कर सकूँ, ताकि आप लोग उसको अगली क्लास तक कर लें. ठीक है बेटा, चीयर्स एंड चाओ, अल्लाह हाफिज़.